Friends, Romans, registered voters, lend me your ears. Holling Vincourt has picked up the gauntlet thrown down by Edna Hancock. We have a mayoralty race, folks, to which I can only add, Alia e Actica est. The die is cast, the battle is joined. Hold on to your hats, Sicily. We're about to bear witness to that sacred rite when each and every one of us become acolytes before the altar of the ballot box, our secular shrine. Fellow Sicilians, my heart is pounding, dancing to the drum of a free people, a city on a hill, e pluribus unum. I feel at one with Whitman, shepherd of the great unwashed. O democracy, near at hand to you, a throat is now inflating itself and joyfully singing. My friends, today when I look out over Sicily, I see not a town, but a nation's history written in miniature, inscribed in the cracked pavement, reverberating from every passing flatbed. Today every runny nose I see says America to me. We were outcasts, scum, the wretched debris of a hostile aging world. But we came here, we paved roads, we built industries, powerful institutions. Of course, along the way, we exterminated untold indigenous cultures and enslaved generations of Africans. We basically stained our star-spangled banner with a host of sins that can never be washed clean. But today, we're here to celebrate the glorious aspects of our past. A tribute to a nation of free people, the country that Whitman exalted. The genius of the United States is not best or most in its executives or legislators, nor in its ambassadors or authors, or colleges or churches, or parlors, nor even in its newspapers or inventors, but always most in the common people. I've never been so proud to be a Sicilian. I must go out now and fill my lungs with the deep, clean air of democracy. Fellow citizens, we cannot escape history. The fiery trial through which we pass will light us down in honor or dishonor to the last generation. Abe Lincoln, ladies and gentlemen. But the sentiment goes ditto for your K-Bear correspondent. Democracy is not a spectator sport. That means your presence is going to be required tonight at the candidates' debate. Be worthy of your heritage. It's like Justice Holmes said. It is required that a man shall share in the passion and action of his time at peril of being judged not to have lived. Enough said. Debate 7:30, be there.
I was wondering if the candidates saw the stop sign as a Jeffersonian or Hamiltonian expression of democracy in action.
What kind of a stupid question is that? Sit!
Well, I just want to applaud y'all for plunging headfirst into the great river of democracy. I mean, our election is just a small tributary, a singular thread in the greater fabric linked by tradition, love, and honor to the swift, clear, bracing waters from which our traditions are founded. But I'm just saying, let's take a little time out here to slap ourselves on the back, give a kiss on the cheek, a hail and hearty fare thee well to all our fine, noble Sicilian citizens. Ruth Ann, candidates, you're happening.
Thank you, Chris. Did you have a question?
Well, actually, Edna, what I had in mind were some lines from Basho. On a withered branch, a crow has alighted. Nightfall in autumn.
Holland, you have 60 seconds to respond to that.
When I was 9, I was fishing with my Uncle Roy Bauer when he suddenly smacked his forehead. Told me to cut my line. He just remembered it was election day. That was 72, Nixon versus McGovern. No contest, really, but Roy had been to Vietnam. He hated Nixon. After he voted, he put his arm around my shoulder. Well, he said, guess I showed him.
Chris.
Rejoice with me, for I have found my sheep which was lost.
Oh, I wish I could give you a ballot.
I can only gaze upon the promised land, Ruth Ann, never enter. Ed, we've just witnessed a peaceful transition in government. Do you realize how miraculous that is?
I think so.
You think so? Listen to me. Despite Russia, despite Germany, the mass of people on this planet still live under the yoke of some autocratic or totalitarian regime. You hear me? Today, tiny Sicily, Alaska stood up and put another W in the win category for democracy.
Well, all right. Hey.
We are not enemies, but friends. We must not be enemies. Though passion may have strained, it must not break the bonds of our affection. Lincoln's words to a divided nation, my counsel to a divided Sicily. Hollingvincourt, you know you're still first in the hearts of your fellow Sicilians. Today, people simply said they just want Edna to run things for a while. Hey, that's cool. I mean, if it doesn't work out, we'll have another election, right? It's not perfect, but it's the best system anybody's come up with. It's like Justice Holmes said, the Constitution's an experiment, like life's an experiment. Apropos of that, final words tonight belong to Thomas Jefferson, 3rd President of these United States, who gave us this to chew on. Sometimes it is said that a man cannot be trusted with the government of himself. Can he then be trusted with the government of others? Or have we found angels in the forms of kings to govern him? Let history answer this question. You're listening to K-Bear 570 AM, the voice of the borough of Arrowhead County.